So in this video, I'm going to show you how to add products to your site. So if you did connect your site to a template that was an online store template, you probably already have a products page on your site. If you don't, you can always add a new page here and add a page and add a products page. I already have one under my store because I did go with the online store template, so I already have a products page. So I can actually just go to that page and start adding products. But if you need to make a page from scratch, it's easy enough. Add that page, and then you can go to your sections under store, and you can find different product gallery options. So under store in the section of the Wix editor. Okay, so you can just drag and drop these onto that new page that you created. Of course, I think most of you probably already have a products page that already has a section on it with products. So this is, they're preloaded products typically. But if we go to this page, we can actually go to Manage Products, this little button here. And this will take us to kind of the dashboard, actually, and it will take us to a product list. Now, if you want to view them in the dashboard, I believe if you just go under Store Products and go to Products here, you can check out your products here. There's categories and inventory in here as well, which we will kind of touch on when we actually add a product to this website. So let's go to the New Product button. These are just, preloaded products. I actually added these two in class today, and I'll do the same thing in this video to show you how to add a product. So these are preloaded things, and yeah, let's go ahead and just do new product, physical product. Supposedly my site is a clothing website. Let's go to put a title in. So it's untitled right here, but let's go ahead and put in Women's Free as a Bird Tee. Trying to come up with catchy titles that kind of tie into the product is always a good idea. If there's a bird, this is a Free as a Bird Tee. So let's actually go down to the Add Images section here. I already have mine in here, but I'll show you. I went to Upload Media, Upload from Computer, and I had some images on my desktop, I believe, right here through here. And I just pushed Shift to get all of them selected at the same time, and I brought them all in. It takes a little bit for it to load, but so now I have a bunch of the same images in. But once those are all in there, you can see that if I click on these, there is an actions area over here, which is kind of cool. And you can rename, crop and edit, cut out the background. So I'll show you all the options. You can adjust things, so brightness, contrast, highlights, shadows, color saturation, temperature, that kind of thing, which is great. There's also filters that are pre-made in here that make it easy to just apply these filters across your website quickly. This one already looks like it's been edited. I did pull this off of an online resource. It was just a t-shirt. You can also do like these kinds of things, but this might be a little too much for a product image. But the tropical looks pretty nice. So you can experiment with these color filters. I just suggest if you use a color filter to use it across the whole site on every product image so that you have consistency across your site. But you can crop and resize, enhance, so you might want to experiment with some of those options in the actions. You can also cut out the background here too if you don't want to use Photoshop. It might not work as well as Photoshop, but it might work for some images. So once these are in here, we can actually push Shift on our keyboard to get multiple options selected. Move this up. And then let's do Add to Page. So that added all of those to page. I think I got too many in here, so I'm going to remove a couple of these images. I just want one of each. So the lifestyle image, which is an image that I suggest you add, especially for clothing, it's good to have an image that helps customers imagine your product in their daily life. It's called a lifestyle image, and it helps the customers to connect with that product, and it can influence their purchasing decisions if you have, not just your site on a blank background, or your image, your product on a blank background, but actually being used like as in a real life setting is helpful, and that's called a product lifestyle image. Okay, so we want to have show online store, show on point of sale. So let's go, this ribbon, we can say that, this is a new arrival or a bestseller. It's just a ribbon that shows up across the image on the website. Description, so it's really cool. They have this generate AI text here for the description, which is pretty neat. I'm going to go ahead and add that in, and then I am going to add in some keywords that I think my customers will be searching for when they find this image of the t-shirt, and maybe they'll want to actually get this shirt. So definitely try to use some keywords. It helps with SEO. So let's go ahead and add in some descriptive text. We'll say 50% cotton, 50% polyester. If you have clothing, it's good to tell them what it's made out of. I'm going to say boho style because that's like the keyword for my site. I have a lot of bohemian style clothing. This is comfortable and affordable. And fashion forward, which just sounds good. And versatile. I'm spelling versatile wrong, but I'm not quite sure how to spell versatile apparently. So let's just create text with the AI generator for a description. And there's 3 different options, and these actually turn out pretty nice. It's actually really fly free and embrace your inner bohemian with your women's free as a bird tee. So it does come up with some pretty good descriptions for you so that you don't have to do it. So yeah. Brand, let's put MW cloth here. So additional sections, this would be a great place to put a size chart or care instructions like wash cold, hang to dry, sizing charts, things like that can go here. So in the pricing, we can actually enter a price. I'm going to put 50. We can make it on sale if we want. You can do the percentage on sale. So we could say, maybe it's 10% off. So the sale price would be 45. I'm actually going to take that off. I don't really want that on there, but if you want to make it on sale, you can. You can show price per unit. This actually, you can actually put, if you have in ounces or pounds, and you can say what the product price is, what it costs, price per unit. This is great for like food and drink. But we can actually do the cost of goods here for a t-shirt. It's not weighed out in units, it's not in pounds, it's not in ounces, because it's a t-shirt. We can actually just put, I paid $15 to make this shirt, so my profit is $35 and my margin is $70. So that would be, a good thing to put in there. So scrolling down, you can add a custom text field. This is for personalization for products. So if you had a jewelry store and you offered custom engraving, you could add a custom field, and the customer could say, hey, I want you to engrave this on this piece of jewelry. I'm not going to do that, but that's what this custom text is for. Product options, so we can add an option. Since this is a piece of clothing, we do need to add in the options, which it's size options. So I have these in small, comma, medium, comma, and large, comma. So that's how you get those in there. And make sure you're on list when you enter those in. Add that. And then I want to add another option of color, because I do have 2 different colors. So I'm going to put color in here. I'm going to go to color. You might have to type color in. Mine's automatically loading because I've done this before. Color, and then let's do blue. So I have pale purple. I can actually try to get this to match the shirt as much as possible, so that the color swatch next to the color name on the product page is pretty close to the color of the actual shirt. I think that this is relatively close. So something like that. Blue, pale purple, and then we can add that. Okay, so we have our size options and our color options, and we can connect images. So let's go ahead and do that. We want to do that with color specifically. So the blue, we want to add the blue in, done. Purple, we want to add the purple in, done, and then apply that. And that will help when the customer's trying to find out what the color of pale purple looks like. It'll switch to the pale purple image on the product page. And we can add more options, but for this particular product, that's all I need. We can manage pricing and inventory for each product. We can track inventory in here. You just have to enter your numbers. So let's say I have 10 of each. That's how I start off. I probably have more than that in each size, but in each large, medium, and small in the pale purple, and large, medium in the blue here. So apply that. I'm just making that up, obviously, but and you can add in SKU numbers if you have those. You can add in shipping weight, which would probably be a good idea to add in if you know the general weight of your shirt. You can put that in there. And then if you have like a 3XL shirt, it might actually cost more by like $5 just because there's more fabric there. So if you would just put in $5 extra. Now if the small happened to be $5 less than the base price, then you would add in -5. Okay, but I'm not actually going to do that. I'm going to keep them all the same cost, but you can do price differences in there. You can do a pre-order or subscription based ordering. Subscriptions are great for like vitamins, toiletries, things like that need to be replenished often. So yeah, we can create categories for our products such as like short sleeve or long sleeve t-shirts. You would create your own custom categories. I would suggest doing extra work on figuring out what that is if you want to do that. We're not going to do anything else in here, so go ahead and push save. And then we can see that our Women's Free as a Bird tee is in here, and so we can actually X out of here, and we can refresh our site page here. So we can view it on our Wix editor here, the new one that we added in on our products page. So I'm going to go to my products page here, and here it is. This is the one that we just added in. If we click on that, actually let's go to publish. We want to publish this. We want to view our site. You can also preview it here if you want, but I'm actually going to view the actual site with the URL that you would turn into me. And let's go store products. And here it is. So it's a new arrival. Click on that. We can select small, medium, large. We can select colors that are connected to pictures, which is great. And so, yeah, those are basically the options that we have there. You can add to cart, and here's our description down there. So it's all looking pretty good. And that's how you would go about adding products to your website. I do believe, like I said, if you go into the dashboard of your website, you can, let's see, where's it at? You can get there from here. Just having a hard time finding it. But you can actually access this under here as well to find your list where you would add new products. Anyway, hopefully that was helpful, and we'll talk to you later.